all in all, how would you say the whole event went?
Well.
Yeah, well is probably the excellent adjective to use. It was very, very, it was a relaxing evening, even for the bride and groom, I think.
It wasn't relaxing, it was a party.
Which is relaxing, so I would say that's a relaxing thing. I even scrambled at the end of the night for an hour to dance away myself, so
that's true.
Instead of going to each table, so it was very nice.
Mm-hmm. Did the guests seem to have a good time?
Yes.
Oh, they loved it. They couldn't stop talking about it. My entire family, with a very straight and narrow Italian-Polish family, they can't stop talking about it. It's one of the best weddings they've been to. No, actually, the best wedding they've been to, so they really like it a lot.
We had one of his cousins offer to up our wedding gift because he said he had so much fun he wanted to do an addendum to the gift. You handled the incidences well. That we seemed to have a couple of those. There was the cake, which I thought was a fiasco, and you instantly came up and asked me if you could make a joke about it, and I said sure, and it made it much more comfortable for me, rather than me having to go around to each individual table and say, I didn't really order that cake, it's not the way it was supposed to be. Also, when our friend got a little overzealous on the dance floor and broke his nose,
yeah,
he handled that one well. I didn't know there were any problems. Everyone in the wedding did a very good job of that, just making sure that Michael and I had a good time and we didn't have to worry about those problems.
Yeah. My favorite part was, again, the fact that you could request a song. I think that is an outstanding attribute in a DJ. To be able to request a song and have it played a song or two afterwards is an amazing feat. Sounds simple, but most DJs want to run the show all the time. Instead of letting us customize it, that was my favorite thing. That was the best. Hire again. We'll have to have some other party to hire for
anniversary party. Right?
Anniversary party, sure. Yeah.
And you loved it that he let you and Freddie have the microphone so you could.
Oh yeah, that was another wonderful. You just let us have. Yeah, he let us have our own party, and he let us give us a microphone and sing, do a little lip syncing to that Amore. So, and I remember that.
Absolutely, and you were really nice to us. You let us have one more song, so yeah, we weren't ready for it to end, but
yeah, quite disappointed. In fact, we had such a good time that we had this. He carried over to the bar because we were having such a good time,
Yeah.
So it was good, And you interacted very well with the entire wedding party and the people that attended. They all loved you. They thought you were wonderful and very nice to talk to when they came up for requests. Oh, you're very, very welcome, Jeff. It was worth the money. So you did a wonderful job. So.
And you came highly recommended. I didn't look at anyone else. And I've been to other weddings where there were other DJs, and I knew what I didn't want. And Kim at work recommended you and said he's young, he has a good time, he does whatever you want. And I said, okay, that's it. I'm sold. And your price wasn't... I don't even know what average price.
Well, if that's, again, you did. I had a great time, and I think that's all that matters. So, we disappointed with the cake. So, things like that, I don't know, maybe things balanced out. You balanced out the wedding for all the other little mishaps.
Even willing to advise me on how to handle those situations later from a professional point of view. So that was very nice.
Would you recommend me to anybody getting married?
Absolutely.
I've already recommended you to people not getting married, but for other functions. So.
Yeah. I don't know many other people that getting married at the moment. My friends are pretty tied down to their bachelorhood, but once I do, I definitely recommend you to them. So get your card. We're gonna pass it on. So, and most of the guys were there that will get married loved you too. One of my groomsmen. So he had such a good time. He wanted to run out and get married. Right?
He did say that.
Yeah, Jimmy was.
I don't think he said that in front of his girlfriend, but
no, he said it in front of me, but. Yeah, strategically. So.
Every bride and groom has their expectations of what they want for their wedding.
Yeah.
Was that met?
Absolutely. You and I met before the wedding, and I gave you my list of songs that I wanted, the absolute had-to-haves, and the style of music we wanted, and even the dinner music while we were all eating was perfect. You had a little Italian mix in there and some classical, and Michael's family loved the Polish songs, and the little girl who wanted the Irish dance. I don't even remember who that was, but
Ashley,
one of Michael's friend's daughters. You were right there with it, and it's not something that I had asked you to prepare for, but you were prepared for that. You just are flexible. You're willing to work with us, and that was great.
And you seem to have a good in-depth knowledge of all different types of music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we play a lot of Sinatra, but you know, you threw in a little hip hop or R&B, whatever you want to call it. But you know, you definitely even without us telling you what to do, you mixed it up very, very nicely for the entire crowd. And I think that's another thing that went over well with the wedding, is that you know, not only did you play some R&B and some hip hop, but you played the Sinatra, even though we requested it. And you played other things that people enjoyed, because you didn't have 19-year-olds there. You had 50, 60-year-old people. So it was nice, a great, wonderful time.
And I think going the DJ versus band route, that was another thing. The reason we really wanted the DJ is a band is going to have a limited number of songs that they know and that they could play, where you can do anything we ask, and it was great.
Yeah, if you like the original songs, get a DJ, because I've seen bands play the songs, and it's a high risk proposition. If you hear a song and you hear a band play it, you may be disappointed. So that's another piece of advice as far as looking for a DJ. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Appreciate it. Good time.
Cool. That's awesome.